How's it going, Rednecks? It's actually the next day and we have the Pontiac 6000 up and running. And today we are going to be getting it ready for the Mig500, which is the Michigan Gambler 500, also known as the Mig500. So today's plan is to get the wheel spacers off. We put on 2-inch wheel spacers. They were rubbing, so we found some 16s that Tyler got from a Buick, or what was that, a Bonneville? Got it from an SSEI Bonneville, so that's the engine that went in the rearranger over here. So we're going to run those. Hopefully they'll fit. That's the first thing we're going to try out. We got a few other things. We got a roof rack we got to bolt down, but just to cover a thing for all you that might be annoyed with the fact that we are destroying this car right here. Let it be known, this car isn't worth saving. And to be honest, I think we're preserving its history in this video here. I mean, this car realistically should never see the road. It shouldn't be, or it can be restored, but the likelihood of anybody wanting to do it, as the cross members are rotted, the subframe is rotted. So unfortunately for those of you who are following this and like these cars, I'm sorry. I mean, I love cars myself, and it's a shame that this one has to go, but I think we're putting it away in style. And it's going to be cool to have a video of seeing what this thing is capable of, as well as I had a video of kind of going over it, which is pretty cool because most videos don't cover the underbody, the four-wheel drive, all the all-wheel drive stuff. So hopefully I'm doing this car a favor and kind of preserving its history. So here we go. Well, Rednecks, just like that, we have the old tires off of the car, and they were in pretty bad shape. One was down to like 0% tread. They're all weather cracked and everything. And we got the Bonneville tires that he bought for the rearranger there on the car right now. Unfortunately, them things are big. They are a huge step up from what was on the car, so we're going to have to do a lot of cutting. And once again, this car wasn't worth saving. The fenders are bashed in, the whole back is bashed in, so everything we're cutting up right now today wasn't even sellable. I mean, the fenders are rotted. It's unfortunate. Like I said, I'm a big car guy. I hate to see this happen, but there's not much left on that car worth saving other than maybe the all-wheel drive and stuff. And perhaps at the end, if this is all still working and salvageable, I will definitely put this thing up for sale for any enthusiast that wants to buy it for the parts. So without further ado, we need to do some cutting. So I don't know if that's going to happen right away, but it's going to have to happen eventually. Alright, next with the structure out, we need to get rid of where the two pieces of metal meet together, where the inner fender meet up with the external sheet metal. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the internal fender out a ways, and then we're going to cut slots in this, and we're going to fold them under so we have kind of what resembles a fender, I guess, to begin with. So let's get this inner fender cut out. Next, we got the driver's side done. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. We did the old hillbilly jump test. No way you're bottoming suspension. No way you're hitting.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh yeah. Dude, we're creaming it. Yep. As you've seen on the passenger side where we haven't done it yet, they were gonna hit. So we're gonna finish up the passenger side while it's good in my head what I gotta do. Then we'll move on to the front driver, which is going to be a whole different story considering that has plastic innards. So next, I ripped the inner fender out of the front, and it is gonna be a lot easier than the back because all we gotta do is cut this outer skin. So we're gonna kind of lay down a pattern on the outer skin, and all we gotta do is just grind it, fold it over so it's not sharp, and the front will be done. So this will be a lot easier to do than the back ones.
Drop the clutch, pedal to the floor, turn that giddy button to a lion's roar. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this down, break the speed of sound. Tonight we own the road. Dream machine, racing.
Well, right next we have the front and rear wheel wells cut out. We got the tires on, and Tyler did an exhaust in the back. He had an exhaust from a Subaru, I believe it was a WRX from LKQ, all stainless. So he just put the tip on, and it's kind of funny. There was a rust hole right through the side of the car, so he just punched it right through the rust hole. So we're getting ready. We're gonna fire this thing up, and we're gonna go for a ride to see what that exhaust sounds like and see how bad them tires are rubbing. We couldn't pound it in all the way. It's actually hitting inside the cab on the inner wheel well. We tried using our big sledgehammer, and it wasn't moving. So fortunately, it is what it is, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. So.
You like the reverse plate? Yeah, I like that. Full lock.
They don't rub.
The front is definitely higher than the back. There's a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
Sounds a little tin candy, but it's
Boy, she loud.
it's a rally car. All the mouse turds are rolling out.
Here we go.
It burns a lot of oil. Oh no, I think I got mouse turd in my eye.
You don't know that.
It didn't rub there.
No, I haven't heard any rubbing. We're good. That's awesome. Brakes are a bit to be desired, but
The pedal's hard.
it's hard, yeah, but it just doesn't. I think we got to wear through the rust still. Oh man, Rednecks, that's awesome. Sounds good. A little bit raspy, but the tires don't rub. I'm happy that it's still running good from the prior day. So now we don't know what we're gonna do next. I guess stay tuned.
Pedal to the floor, turn that giddy button to a lion's roar. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this down, break the speed of sound. Tonight we own the road. Dream machine, racing queen, you make my heart beat. You make my heart beat. Dream machine, racing queen, you make my heart beat. You make my heart beat. Red light on the highway, blue lights flashing behind me. Dream machine.
Well, there we go. We have a roof rack on the car. Not something I would tie anything to, but it sure looks good. Tyler right now is in the back. He is patching holes in the trunk because we're worried about exhaust fumes coming in through the cab, since we no longer have the rear seat because that all smelled like rat goodness. And then as far as patching goes, we have to patch the floor. If you take a look, the driver floor is in pretty bad shape. It's rusting. Actually, it's coming all the way from here. It's rusted all the way into the car, and then it comes across right to there, as well as the footwell here. This is where the wheel well is. Same thing kind of going on the passenger side over there. And one of my bigger concerns is the driver seat mount. This is all rotted out down here. We push on the driver's seat with somebody in it, and it moves pretty bad. But the only other thing we got going on is Tyler has some off-road lights that'll mount on the roof rack, so we're gonna get them things mounted. And I think we're gonna be calling it a day. It's pretty late, it's Sunday. We've been working on this thing 3 days straight now, so I don't know when we're gonna get back to it. We got quite a few other ideas for it. Hopefully we'll have time for it. The event is in 2 weeks from now, and that's 2 weekends, I guess. We got one more weekend, and then that's the next weekend after that is gonna be the event. So I guess I'll see you guys whenever we're out here working on it again. Well, Rednecks, it's been a few days, and Tyler's done quite a bit to the car. He installed some fog lights on both sides of the fender. He's got it all taped up for paint. I guess we're going to be doing some gold accent and then black. I'll get a video or a time lapse of that. But if we come on into the interior, he bought a rear view mirror for it. I don't remember the name of them, but they're multiple mirrors. He also put the computer for the car inside the glove box, so hopefully that gets it up off the ground. It was laying kind of down there, so if we go through some water holes. And yeah, we're getting quite a bit done. He has a CB mounted. I don't know where that is yet. I'll get a video of that here in a little bit, but he's got a CB radio mounted in there. And I don't know what else we got planned for this thing. I got a crap load of stickers printed over there. I'll have to show you them once we get them on the car, but yeah, let's get a time lapse of this thing being painted. Well, there we go, Rednecks. The paint job turned out really good. I like the subtle stripe. These cars originally came with the, I think it was gold on the bottom and then red on the top. I'm not quite sure. But kind of a tribute to the car. So Tyler decided to put a little bit of gold in there. That was kind of cool. And these are the stickers I had made. We're calling this car the Rat Shit Racing car because it is just full of rat shit and it reeks in this thing. Made a Gambler 500 sticker. And then Michigan Gambler 500. This is going to be the event we're actually taking this to, was the Michigan Gambler. And if we come to the front fenders over here, I made a little rat dude. It's actually a cartoon character. I had to edit his teeth out a little bit and his tail, but goes good for the Rat Shit Racing. And then up front we got a few more on the windshield. Same ones as the back. That would be the Rat Shit Racing Gambler 500 and Michigan Gambler. And on the front, we threw the Gambler logos and Rat Shit Racing. So these will be kind of cool because they'll light up with the running lights. So right now we're getting ready to patch the floors. And then we're going to expand foam the vents because we're not sure what's in there. We haven't turned on the fan and we don't plan on turning the interior fan on because I guarantee whatever comes out of that is not going to be good. So we're just going to expand foam all that and just forget it ever existed.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta stick it in there, Wade, no?
No.
You gotta make sure that sucker's sealed. Alright.
This is big gap filler.
Stick it down into the vent.
No, we just got it through right there.
Alright.
It's funnier if you can see it.
Well, I mean, I want it down in there and sealable.
There, sorry.
This is gonna expand like crazy.
Oh, I know.
Seems like a good idea right now.
All right, I gotta come to your side. Oh,
You gotta do the
The fan's blowing that.
You got to do up here. Oh gosh. Can you even see down in there, or do I need to direct you from outside? We might have to put on gloves and smear that flat in there, like pack it. 'Cause I don't think you're actually getting down inside the vent, it's just laying. So once you're done, I think I put the gloves somewhere. I don't remember where I put them. You want me to do it? Here, tradesies. Wow, this one's big. This one had a big cavity.
You gotta get your one floor.
Okay. That one's gonna expand out of control. All
right, to the trunk.
I'll let you. You want to do it or you want me to?
Sure, I'll do it.
And then we'll have to get gloves and we'll have to finish the heater ones up.
Uh-oh. This is a
What?
big hole.
Huh?
This is a big hole. It's like building a sand castle.
Well, there we go, rednecks. That should remedy that problem. We shouldn't have any more smells coming from the vents, hopefully. And as you see on the floor, Tyler bolted down or screwed down a license plate. So that'll hopefully take care of the hole. We're going to put a floor mat from Yukon on the floor as well. So I'm sure that's going to do a whole lot of good. It'll at least stop the big splashes from coming through. Other than that, we just got to pretty much clean the ceiling liner. There's a bunch of nest hanging down. There's a bunch of nesting down in there. So we got to do a bunch more tidying up in here. But as far as the car goes, we're pretty much ready. It has insurance on it. Brakes, gas, everything seems to work. So we're going to end the video here. And I'm not going to do another one before the MiG. And I hope to see some of you guys out there. So if you see me, say hi. Say hi to Tyler. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and get back to work.